Okay, so in this video I want to talk about mouse scale. Mouse scale is basically the same as mouse sensitivity, except it's a setting that you can tweak in-game. I don't know what the default settings for these are, so I've just cranked the mouse sensitivity all the way up just so you can get an idea of its effect, and I have scope sensitivity set in about the middle. So let's start with this. And as you can see, if you look down in the lower right hand corner, I just barely move the mouse and my player just spins like crazy. It would be very difficult to no scope shoot somebody like this if you're in a window. The mouse is just too sensitive. Now the scope sensitivity is separate, as you can see. That's okay, not bad, but the mouse sensitivity is just crazy. It would just be really hard to shoot somebody like this. So let's go change our setting. Where I would normally put it is I would put it down around here and turn the scope sensitivity all the way down. You want your scope to not be very sensitive. You want to be able to just move it very finely and dial in on your target. So let's try these. And as you can see now, with no scope, I can move. That's actually not too bad. A good rule of thumb is you should be able to spin about 180 degrees without picking up your mouse. So I can go from north to almost south in one swipe. If you look at my compass down there, jump and spin, and so that's not bad. Now the mouse scale command, you hit the tilde key, which is right next to the number 1, to bring up your command prompt, and you just type mouse scale. And as you can see, mine was set to about 97. That's not bad. That's pretty good setting actually. But you can tweak this in game. So let's say you're sniping and you want to shoot somebody on that hill, no scope. You might want to turn it down for just one map. Let's just go like mouse scale 40. So now you can see I'm moving my mouse pretty far and my crosshairs are barely moving. They're just going that far. I'm moving my hand pretty good side to side. So that would be pretty good for trying to no-scope somebody on that hill. It's kind of a pain in the ass to turn around. I have to pick my mouse up a bunch of times. But this would be mainly for like a sniper map, somewhere where you didn't have to do a lot of moving around. But let's say I change my mind and I want to go back to, I want to go back, let's just say 90. And I like that. Again, I can go from north to south, pretty much 180 degrees without picking up my mouse. That's just a good rule of thumb. I'm sure some people like it a little bit higher, a little bit lower. But that's just a good rule of thumb. I think that's the biggest mistake that new players make. I think they have their mouse way too sensitive and they spray too many shots. So that's something you might want to play around with, get something you're comfortable with, and hopefully it'll help you out. Alright, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.